What's up, guys, and in today's video I'm going to be making raviolis, and make sure you subscribe because we're almost at 60 subscribers. I hope you enjoy this video. You want to start off with some olive oil into the pan, then 1 clove of garlic. We're going to saute this, and then you're going to come in with 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, because I like using crushed tomatoes, not whole peeled tomatoes, and then a little bit of water, and then smoked paprika, and then oregano, and then basil, then salt and pepper, just right in, around a half a teaspoon of all of it. And you want to do sugar, half a teaspoon. And then mix that in, and we'll cook for 1 to 2 hours. Start with our pasta. 2 cups of flour, just right into a bowl. Then you want to make a well and crack in 3 eggs into the middle. Once you have those 3 eggs cracked right in, you want to put in around a half teaspoon of salt right into it. And then you're going to really simply just mix this, pull in some flour, mix this, pull in some flour until it becomes a nice hard dough. Just want to mix it, pull in some flour until all the flour is gone. And then eventually you can start kneading it. You're gonna have to add some water, and the water is 3 tablespoons, but don't be scared to add 1 in at a time. 1 tablespoon at a time. Now you want to knead this for like 2 to 3 minutes so it becomes inside out almost, but the more you knead it, the better it will be. And then you're gonna have to rest it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Then we're gonna start with our ricotta filling. 800 grams of ricotta cheese filling, and then you're gonna come in with 1 teaspoon of parsley, and then 1 egg, and then you're gonna mix that in with some salt and pepper. You're gonna mix it in until it's a nice mush and it just looks right. Alright, let's start rolling out our pasta. So you want to put a little bit of flour on the table, and then you want to flatten out your dough. Then you want to cut it into 4 pieces. And then you're going to want to run that through the first dial on your pasta machine. And then the second dial, the third dial, the fourth dial, the fifth dial, until you get to the smallest one. Well, to the second one, the second smallest one. And then that's when you're going to put the ricotta on your raviolis. So you want to put a little bit of ricotta around 2 fingers apart from each other. You're going to take the egg wash, and then you're just going to outline you're just going to outline around the ricotta, and then you're going to place another pasta strip over it, and then you're going to flatten it down like this. After your raviolis have been finished, you just want to cut them like this, and then you want to cut the other ones the exact same way. You don't want them to be different sizes because they'll cook at different rates. So make sure they're mostly the same size. And now we're going to move on to the boiling. You want to add almost all of them into boiling hot water. Make sure your water is salted with like a tablespoon of salt. It matters how much water you have, but for this much water, I put in a tablespoon of salt. It just adds flavor to the raviolis that I like. So you just want to boil these for 1 to 2 minutes, depending on their sizes. And if you bite into one, and it's nice and airy and it has smoke coming out of it, and it doesn't taste raw, then it's done. Put it on a plate and get some of that sauce on a plate. And then you can put some Parmesan, some parsley, anything you want on it. I'm just putting sauce and Parmesan on my plate. Make sure you turn off your stove. To be totally honest with you, the sauce was great and the raviolis were made really nicely. Most of the ricotta stayed in the raviolis and it tasted really good. The ricotta was nice and warm and the outside was nice and soft. It was steaming when you cut into inside of it. It was so nice. Also, if you wanted to make the sauce a meat sauce, you could have added 2 pounds of ground beef into the sauce, and it would have been really nice. You just had to cook it before, like with the garlic, before you actually poured in the sauce. And the sugar added a nice contrast because it took away that canned flavor that you always get with those canned types of sauce. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Comment below what I should make next. Bye. See you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to click on the circle, you can subscribe to my channel. If you want to click on the left one, it's the recommended video. If you want to click to the right, that is the last video I made. See you later, guys. Bye.